Hello, and welcome to your first week in the Masters Challenge. You made it. You did it. You did a whole 90-day challenge. Congratulations. That deserves applause. But it went fast, right? And we all enjoy keeping in touch with each other, and you build a bond. So what I wanted to do is create a Masters class for all my challengers that have really excelled and did their best in the challenge, and just a place to go so we can stay connected and up on the latest and greatest in fitness with Beachbody, as well as recipes and fun things. You won't see me posting daily. I want you guys to take control. So if there's something that comes up in your life, post about it. It's going to be more of like a messaging board. If I have an aha moment, of course I'm going to let you know about it. Or if I just feel like you're dragging butt, I'm going to kick it. But I want you guys to have a place to stay connected and a place to see who makes it to the finale right after you. So I created this Masters Challenge group for that. I also wanted to let you all know that as your Beachbody coach, it's not really hard to do what I do. I make it look maybe tricky, but there's always tricks to the trade. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story in becoming a Beachbody coach. I was 230 pounds when I started my first challenge. And I know you probably know that because I talk about it a lot. And I hated that number. But what I learned over that 90 days about myself is that I'm strong, and I wouldn't let that number define me, and I had great results. So of course, naturally, people started asking me, hey, what are you doing? And I would refer them to my coach, let them know that I was drinking Shakeology, because I just felt like that was the easiest thing to do. I work at a spa, and I work 46 hours a week, sometimes more than that. 11 hours a day. And when I'm with clients, so I can't be on the phone. I can't be, making emails or Facebook messages. But fortunately, with smartphones or even the accessibility to the internet, it's really not that hard. And Beachbody has a whole back office set up for you that they provide for you at a very minimal fee of starting a career at $14.95 a month. That's crazy. I treat this business like it's $1 million business, and I pay $14.95 a month. Sure, there's some days where I'm on the computer and I don't want to be, but I revert back to that moment whenever I was 230 pounds and I knew I needed to change, and I just didn't have a clue where to start. The same way maybe whenever we first met you were at. Now, becoming a Beachbody coach has tremendously changed my life. And it's not because I've lost, over 70 pounds. It's because I have grown as a person. I work with people that are amazing. I work with women, and some men too, but that are positive and uplifting. And I enjoy checking into my, team of coaches daily because they motivate me to push harder so I can help more people grow. We also talk a lot about personal development in our group, so it's a lot more smart than you would think. I've learned so much about myself over the past year, and I've really been able to grow and change. My husband will even say that, I'm not the person I was when I started this. Hopefully there was still some spark in me whenever before I started the challenge, because obviously he married me at 200 pounds because I starved myself to get there. But I'm so thankful that we can go into our marriage year, 3 and beyond, that having that spark of life in our marriage. It's not about the romance. It's not about, it's just loving life and enjoying each other and loving each other and having energy and having the ability to want to do more with our lives and grow and dream together. Beachbody has really been able to give me a supplemental income, and I don't want to talk about money because it's different for everyone. It's just how much you put into it and how much you want to grow as an individual and help others that can really change your financial situation with this business. But it has changed mine. I don't have to worry so much about money. I'm almost completely out of debt with credit cards because of Beachbody, and I'm going to work on paying off my mortgage. I get prizes. My husband and I get to go on vacations for free. We get to travel more. I get to take time off from my job to do things that I feel are important in my life because I don't have to worry about that financial burden anymore. When I first started as a coach, I started as a discount coach, a wholesale coach. I loved drinking Shakeology, and I hated spending the money for it. I mean, I found value in it, but still, it was just hard because we were struggling. I mean, like most people, we were living paycheck to paycheck. And my husband's a teacher. I obviously didn't marry him for his money, but I married because I was in love, and I love him. He's my best friend. And I felt like that was right for me. But so I wanted to become a wholesale coach to save money on my shakes, right? You can save $275 in 6 months just by becoming a wholesale coach, and that includes the $14.95 a month. So your shakes drop from $120 to $89 a month. Simple. And you get 25% off anything you buy Beachbody. My mom was taking multivitamins from Costco's. She now gets them through Beachbody. She gets them at a wholesale price. She's a coach because she wants to drink Shakeology with my stepfather, and I wouldn't dare sell it to her for $120 a month. She drinks it for $89 a month, gets her supplements, gets her protein, gets anything else that they need that Beachbody provides, as well as workouts. My stepfather has Parkinson's, and he does Tai Chi, and he drinks Shakeology, and we went to see his nutritionalist, and she gave him a supplement list, oh God, a mile long, and I gave her a Shakeology packet because I recognized some of the ingredients. She said, perfect, take that. Shakeology has eliminated prescriptions in my life for hormonal therapies that I've taken over 20 years. I no longer have a hormonal imbalance. That's amazing to me. I don't have high blood pressure. And some of that is attributed to the way I eat clean, and some of it to the workouts and the weight I've lost, of course. But I couldn't have done it without Shakeology. And when you find passion and drive behind what you're drinking every day, it sells itself. Somebody says to you, I'm so tired of being sick and tired. Well, are you eating enough protein? Are you eating enough vegetables, nutrition, a wide variety of food? Chances are they're not. And you would be able to tell them, hey, I drink this shake and it supplements my body with everything I need for the day. They may say, oh, what's that? Or they may say, oh, that's okay. I don't like shakes. And that's okay. On to the next. There's so many people out there that can be saved in this world with health and fitness and learning from you. It's unreal. And it's so rewarding to watch people message you and send you things like, you saved my life. I had a woman at a conference stand that was in my challenge group, and I won't mention names. I don't want to call her out. But she stood and said I saved her marriage. Who would have thought selling Shakeology and workouts could save someone's marriage? I'm truly blessed every day to have this as my job. I don't think of it as a job. I think of it as like I need to put an S on my chest and be like, Super Sara, because that's truly how I feel. I feel like I have been so rewarded to change people's lives and so financially rewarded. It's crazy. I make money doing something I love. And it's great for mothers to do at home. It's great for people to do if they have extra time. It's great to learn and grow, and I will teach you. The great part about our challenges, you may have noticed there's other coaches in it too, and that's because they add their challengers to the group as well. I set it up so that every 30 days there's new people coming into the group, and that's why, because every 30 days my group of coaches have the option to add their challengers to the group as well. So guess what? If you find one person to do a challenge with you, hey, have you ever thought about doing pump with me? I'll work out at home, you work out at home. We drink the shakes and a challenge. The challenge is really fun. I'm a coach. You can buy it from me. You can find one person, make $90 off of, a friend and change their life with health and fitness. And boom, now your shakes are free for the month. And I do all the work. I set up the challenge. I set up the posts until you're ready to fly, which can be years from now because I plan on doing this forever. Whenever you're ready and you feel that I have coaches that run their own challenges. They like doing on their own and they run successful challenges. So that's perfect. But you have the option to add one person a month. Who can't find one person that they want to work out with and make money from? So if that person drinks Shakeology for the next couple months, say they push back an order, it does not matter. Every time they order, that order of Shakeology comes to them home direct, you make another $30 off that order. So think about that. So I have people that are drinking Shakeology as long as I have. So that $30 just builds and builds and builds. It's crazy. And Carl Deichler made it this way because he cares about each and every one of us as a coach and as a person doing his workouts. He didn't want you going to GNC or Walmart and being able to buy his fitness programs. He wanted someone like me that stood behind it and said, I've lost over 70 pounds. You can do it too. And somebody to help you get out of bed every morning and have a place to go that's full of happiness and fun. And he was smart. And I know I love what I do. And I know that you in this Master Series, now that you've done a 90-day program and you're a product of the product, you could help others too. And I know you could do it, and I know I could help you grow. I've done it for others, and I feel confident in my business, and it's amazing. It's tons of fun. So welcome to the Masters Series. And I hope each and every one of you take this to heart. And if you feel like you want to just save money on drinking your shakes, that's 100% cool. But if you want to change your life and your financial income, if you want to work from home, if you want to bring your husband home from work, there are Beachbody coaches that they work. Their husband watches the kids at home. They're both home every day. Anything is possible. Dream big, and I guarantee it can come true. Have a great first week, Masters.